Hello all, myself Geetanjali Menji. We discussing healthy food options for office goers. Urban lifestyle has put us in a juggle for time. We all are time pressed. Because of this, we are predisposed to a lot of health complications. So looking at healthy options for snack, we would suggest something which is on the go, which is available locally. We need not go on to buy very high-end packeted foods which are termed as superfoods. So what we're looking at is something very simple like a handful or two of roasted grams, that's chana, or fox nuts, which is makhana, or for example, Kurmura, which is so locally available, our local street bhel. If we can modify that a little, then that would be the best option for us. So if we can take puffed rice with a little chana added to it and a lot of veggies added to it, that can be your modified healthy bhel. Or we can opt for options like roasted crackers, like roasted khakras, or for example, you get these days millets as puffed form, meaning like you get Jowar puffs, tiny popcorns. So you could opt for Jowar or Bajra puffs or rice puffs or roasted chana or fox nuts, that's makhana, or maybe a fruit for that matter, a simple fruit like an apple or an orange or a pear, which is easy to carry and easy to eat. We can also look at options which are more simple and easy to carry, like nuts. Talking about nuts, about 6 to 8 almonds, which is a handful of almonds, and about say 2 walnuts should be one serve of nuts at one go. Looking at flax seeds, it's a very good option for people who are in their busy routine because flax seeds is a rich source of fiber and essential oils which most of us are lacking in our day-to-day diet. About 2 tablespoons of flax seeds kept at your desk, had in between your busy schedule, can make a lot of difference to your diet. Besides this, we can also opt for chia seeds, like a teaspoon or two of chia seeds just in between 2 meals should be good. Fennel seeds, which is saunf, can also be a good option. Looking at healthy meals for people who are very busy, we can combine your carbohydrates, proteins and fats in a way which are your macronutrients, in a way which is very simple and easy to cook and carry. For example, rice. If the rice is pre-cooked, the previous night rice, in that we could add a little bit of vegetables, stir fry it, put in a few cubes of low-fat paneer or tofu, or maybe a little bit of sprouts can be added to it. So combination of rice, vegetables and paneer or tofu or sprouts can be a healthy meal option in itself. Besides this, looking at options like for an example, chapati. Chapati is very simple for some who can make it. Instead of chapati, if we can opt for something like vegetables added to the dough and make it like a thepla, or make it like vegetable stuffed paratha, these options would be better than just roti. So carrying like thepla along with vegetable raita, or for example vegetable stuffed paratha with a small bowl of dal should be very good and compact meal options for office goers. Then we can always opt for something like a plate of idli which has 2 big serves of idli. So instead of having 2 big, we can opt for 1.5 piece of idli along with 2 bowls of sambar and minus the coconut chutney out because that's very rich in saturated fat. So that's one option. Another option can be a dry dosa with some sambar. Third option can be a dry roti or tandoori roti, which is wheat base, along with a cup of dal, which is a very basic dal. We need not call for dal tadka or dal, with a lot of fatty seasonings, but a very simple form of dal or pulses like rajma or chole, by just taking the beans out and leaving the gravy aside, should be a good option. Along with a soup bowl, should complete your meal. Looking at healthy options for snacks from out, like I mentioned to you, bhel, which is kurmura with chana with vegetables added, you'll have to minus the sev and puri out here. So this can be a very good modified option for office goers. Also a sandwich, which is very easily available. However, when you call for a sandwich, it's two slices of bread. Here we are looking at cutting down carbohydrates because we all are sitting, not into too much of activity. So for sedentary lifestyle people, we would suggest modified version of sandwich, like take a slice of bread, cut it into two triangles, that's two halves. Apply chutney and make vegetable sandwich from that one slice. We can skip out the butter, potato and the beetroot. Beetroot because it's a root and high on calories, but a small serve of beetroot should be good enough. These days you get a lot of small servings in packets of nuts. For an example, you getting macadamias, pine nuts or sunflower seeds or pumpkin seeds as small packets, so that's a meal by itself. Besides this, you also get a very small serve of moody, that's your puffed rice. So that can be one easy option. Besides this, if we have to really look at crackers, that's biscuits as an option, then digestive is a good option because it's got 40 to 50% wheat. So just in case there is no option and the person really has to have an opt for biscuits, then digestive biscuit can be a good option. Do catch on our next video, which is going to be on foods that will help manage diabetes better. Thank you for joining us in UME and Doctor.